First in the court, be seated.
Tell us what you saw, Sharon, in your own words, please.
I got called, Mr. Bob, you will call me.
And when was this, sir?
It was on November 21, and I remember I was about to leave my office when Mr. Bob Ewell came in, and he seemed pretty nervous. He said some black man had raped his girl.
Did you go?
Of course I did. I went as fast as I could.
And what did you find?
She was lying on the floor. She was pretty well beat up. She had bruises. I helped her get up, and she washed her face, and she said she was alright. I asked her who did that to her. She said a man named Tom Robinson had he hurt her and he took advantage of her. So I went down to his house and brought him back, and she identified him, so I arrested him.
But you're right.
I am.
Would you tell us what happened that night, please?
So I was going back in the woods, and as I was getting closer to home, I heard my last scream. A terrible scream.
And when was it, sir?
At sundown, I cannot tell you the hour exactly because I didn't have my clock on me, but I can know that it's in sundown because the sky was changing its color on the orange, so it was at sundown, yeah.
And Mr. Ewell, did you see the defendant rape your daughter?
Of course I did. I was pretty much close to my window. I could see the scene pretty precisely. It was horrible. I mean, what can be worse for a father to see his girl in this situation? And I can see what he was doing.
Mr. Ewell wasn't there. Did you, in the midst of all that run, say, I don't know, for a doctor?
No need to. I've seen what happened.
Right, but weren't you concerned about Mariana's condition, though? Your physical condition, I mean.
What?
I mean, weren't you concerned about her condition?
Oh, yeah, well,
Didn't you think she needed a doctor?
well, you know how much a doctor costs?
Right.
A lot of money. Yeah, a lot of money. And I took the decision to take care of my little daughter. And I think that after what she endured, she needed a father in the fiction of a father, you know, and I take care of her. I did my best to be here for her. And I don't think she needed a doctor because she's just not hurt physically, she's hurt morally. You know? Is that all?
No, not quite,
Okay.
Mr. Ewell. Would you please write down your name for us clearly now, so the jury can see it?
You know what? That's so interesting. This is ridiculous. I think you're not doing the job properly by asking me this question.
Write your name, Mr. Ewell. Thank you. I'll be your
Truth. You don't have anything to be ashamed of, and I know all this is strange for you, but you have no one to fear. So, tell us what happened.
We scared her. Don't want her doing me like she did my paps, trying to make him left-handed. No, I was in the yard and there was this shift road, and my dad told me to do it when he was up in the woods. But then I wasn't feeling strong enough, so it's then he came by.
Who is he? I'd like to ask you to be more specific, please. Robinson. And what happened?
Well, I was in the yard and I told him to dust off this shift rope for me and told him that I got a nickel for him. So he went in the yard and I went in the house to get cursing me and yelling at me, and I was real scared.
Ismael, did you scream and fight back?
Yeah, reckon I did, as loud as I could.
So you said you were 19 years old, right? How many brothers or sisters you got?
7.
You're the oldest?
Yes.
Miss Miela, do you love your father?
What do you mean?
Excuse me, who doesn't love his father? I mean, we all know the truth. Stop trying to be professional by asking this question. It's going to lead you to total ignorance. And we all know the truth. This man is the guilty, and my daughter is the victim.
Sir, you cannot speak unless you are allowed to.
Thank you, Judge. I mean, is he good to you? Is he easy to get along with?
Stolable, except one.
You gotta be honest with me on this one. Did you scream at your father instead of Tom Robinson first? Was that it? Why, your father saw through the window. Was it the crime of rape? Were you well acquainted with Miss
Yes, I was at her house.
Do you ever go to that place again?
Yes, she asked me to come inside to pass up she
Okay. Did she ever talk to you?
Yes, and after I was going home that evening, as usual. And I was by the every place. Mrs. Evans was there on the bush like she said she was. She said she had something for me to go inside.
You scared? Scared of what? Did she hurt you?
No, I was scared of being
Scared to face what you did?
No, sir. Scared I'd have to face what I did.
Are you being impudent to me, boy?
No, sir.
I would want to begin with highlighting the fact that this case is everything but complicated. It's actually as simple and clear as black and white. The state has not provided one iota of medical evidence against my client, against my witness. It has not provided, has relied upon two testimonies of two witnesses who are seriously, not only have been put into serious questioning during cross-examination, thank God, but who have also been flatly contradicted by the defendant. Now, as a woman, I have nothing but pity in my heart for Miss Miyala Iwo. But my pity does not extend so far as to her putting a life's men at stake. Tom Robertson was a constant reminder of her offense. She is not a criminal. She tempted, she seduced, whatever you may want to call it, a black man.